Hello and welcome to another video from the series How to Make an Album. This one is about the song called Duckweed, and so I thought I'll start with this song in the studio here because we have the nice microphones, the sound, but I'm gonna also take you in a moment to the lake where I wrote the song and tell you a little bit of the story from over there. So let me start by playing you the song as I play it now on stage, on the guitar. And then we'll do the same as for video games. I'll also show you on the piano what I could do with it and where I could take it. So, take this as a demo and consider that we don't really know what will happen to the final version of the song, but well, I'll tell you about the vibe that I'm going for after you hear it. Sometimes when I'm alone, I sit by the lake beside my home to watch duckweed so green. Think about the days that haven't been, not so long ago. In the corner of my eye, I see a different life passing me by, making ripples through the water and trees, disappearing as soon as it appears. It's all going away. Places I'd like to be. Sometimes it's anywhere but here. Oh, help me disappear. When I think about your eyes, I see a reflection in my mind, with all my preconceptions combined, trapped in a web of my own lies. I'm starting to believe of meaning, the art of redeeming lost time, lost time, lost time. Yeah, so that's Duckweed or Lost Time, and yeah, shall we go to the lake for the little discussion section? Okay, I'm gonna take you there. Here we go, and here we are. I'm sitting in the tree where I originally sat to write the Duckweed song. I have the lake here in the background. Duckweed, it came about on a day like this, but in August, and once again it was part of the weekly song challenge when I made the song. As I sat here trying to figure out what to do with the song, I had a sense of mystery and a sense of calmness and a sense of surrealness, because I mean, I'm a computer guy. I sit by the computer all the time. I sit, you know, watch videos, do my thing. I work in an office, if I do, unless I'm solo entrepreneur like I am now. Oh, there's a fly. I hope you cannot hear it too loud on the recording. Anyway, sorry about the sound, guys. I'm not gonna edit too much of this stuff because I have to get through a lot of videos. But anyway, I felt such a surreal feeling from being in this surrounded by nature, even though there's a train passing every 10 minutes or so. So it's a very nice feeling to write music in this kind of space. And I tried to capture that with duckweed, and I thought, I didn't even know what this grass was called, this green alien looking thing that was growing all over the lake. But I had seen it a couple of years back and, you know, never really questioned it. So it turns out it's duckweed. And I feel like it's maybe a little bit unknown. Maybe it's just me, but it's mysterious enough to almost be able to attach this feeling to it. So, I mean, of course, now that I have this song, every time I see duckweed, I'm like, oh, that's the feeling. So, I mean, this is an A major, this is an A major, this is an A minor. But this is an A sus chord, which is an undefined quality. It's not major, it's not minor, and that doesn't mean it's not happy or sad, as some people say. To me, it can be that as well. But of course, it's a different type of happy or a different type of sad, depending on how you look at it. And then I noticed that you can go into a major seventh sound here. So the major seventh is also one of my favorite chords. Very jazzy, it's very major. I mean, this is the A major with no seventh in it. And then some of you might know that if you bring down this guy, you get this major seventh, and of course a minor seventh makes it more rock and rollish and dominant, and you want to go to D. So what I'm doing is basically this chord, but I'm doing it up here, just by random chance of how I found the chords. I didn't think about a major seventh A, I just did this and I thought that's cool, but knowing theory, of course, I put it together and I figure out that it's a major seventh A. And I noticed that you can go up here as well, and these are all A chords because of the bass. You can do whatever you want up here. And it's gonna be different types of funky A chords. Starting with this one, going with this one, going with this one, even up here. So I don't know how I stumbled on this kind of chord, but in one of the other videos I will explain how I came up with this other song of mine called Pursuit of Love, where I have a composition based on 3 notes at a time. Oh, and it's really detuned now. So what I'm trying to say is all of these are A chords, and they're fairly similar. They're in the major scale. And as I was exploring, I also found the minor one. Ooh, sounds so nice. And this one is not really major or minor. This is another one of those suspended chords. It doesn't have a third in it. This is an A octave. This is a 4. which is I guess it's a D, and this is a B and a E. And it's a B when it's tuned, and when it's not tuned, it is whatever. But because it's following the minor one, I feel like it gives it a sort of minor sad quality, at least in this composition. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So that's how I came up with the lines for the song. I was just playing around with these shapes on the guitar and listening. And of course, these are a little bit more tricky to find, but I mean, it's kind of by chance that I stumbled on them, and a little bit by thought, because I figured I want to find things with 3 notes. And all of these have the ability to maybe I rambled a bit too much about the chords and stuff. So just to talk a little bit about the meaning in the song, I mean, sometimes when I'm alone, that's pretty easy. I sit by the lake, beside my home. I wonder where I got that from. Watch the duckweed so green. Think about the days that haven't been, not so long ago. I don't know if you can see, but there's a duck, so that's nice. So it's really inspired by what I see and what I feel in the moment. There's not much of a philosophy on the start of it, but then of course it's always nice to have a little twist to it. So I don't just want to play, oh, I'm feeling good, happy, everything is like this, average. It's nice to put a little dip and to put a little peak in it. So thinking about the days that haven't been is kind of the way to introduce a little something, and it can really mean anything, right? So I think that's my way to make anybody relate, is to try to put the image in your head and let you fill in the gaps. In the corner of my eye, I see a different life passing me by, making ripples through the water and the trees, disappearing as soon as it appears. It's all going away. Places I'd like to be. Sometimes it's anywhere but here. Oh, I don't know how to explain these lyrics or the thoughts behind it, because it is really what I see. I mean, I sit here by this lake and by the tree, and I guess from my perspective I can see the lake and I can see this area right here, because this is kind of the only comfortable way to sit in this tree. But I'll bring you a little bit so you can see my angle, so you can pick up this inspiration. I mean, you can see I have my bike there, and you know, the lake, it's rippling, it's doing all kinds of stuff. And I have no idea if you can see me well enough there. I'm probably crooked also. But just to finish the story, making ripples through the water and trees, disappearing as soon as it appears. It's a way to rhyme it. It's a way to tell something. I mean, it's a feeling when I'm calm. There's an underlying something always present. So even when I found the utmost calm in my life, I felt this underlying something. There's a, what's that, you know, passing through that's not really sitting right with me. Maybe it's the world being all messed up. Hope it's not depression or something like that. Anyway, I don't think it is from my. But that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking of and trying to express in it. So, and of course, in the end, I bring in the line with when I think about your eyes, which totally changes the song to be about some kind of personal relationship, which I'm not sure is good. I mean, I could change that line. I'm still open to messing with the song. When I think about my life, something like that, I don't know. I see a reflection in my mind with all my misconceptions combined. Trapped in a web of my own life, I'm starting to believe. And somebody suggested I started to believe. To do some more stuff like this on this line, maybe repeat it or so. I don't know, because what comes after is I'm starting to believe the nonsense of meaning, the art of redeeming lost time. So redeeming lost time is kind of the theme of the song in the end. I don't need it so much to be about when I look into your eyes or whatever. When I look into my eyes, I need some ideas for this one basically, but it's about being okay with an unproductive day, being content with just existing, and accepting the meaninglessness of existence, if that's what you believe. That's what I believe. Just because it's meaningless doesn't mean it's not worthwhile. That part is in another song. But that's what I believe. So with the duckweed emotion, I'm trying to transmit that calmness, that underlying tension with the world, with existence, with calmness with a hint of despair, maybe a little bit anxiety or whatever you call it, and then finding a resolution in accepting the nonsense of meaning, the art of redeeming lost time. Lost time. Lost time. This is actually a trick that I kind of got inspired from Miles Davis' rendition of My Ship, which has that kind of pedal tone, but in that case it's a G, so I can just do a transpose here in an E, and it's something like. Well, I don't know where does it start on a guitar. I can't do it on the guitar. I do it on the piano. Oh, these trains and automobiles are messing me up because the sound is probably really bad. Let's go back inside, shall we? Ah, I must have arrived without my guitar. Well, anyway, I can show you a bit on the piano before we wrap it up with Duckweed. So, because I think for the arrangement, also there's something about the song. My voice is not optimal in the. See a reflection of my mind. The ba-boom. I cannot really hit that low note. Yes, I have to do like this. It's a bit ridiculous. So I might benefit from doing something like moving it up an octave, or like two semitones, three. If I do it in C, sometimes when I'm alone, I sit by the lake beside my home to watch the duckweed so green, and think about the days that haven't been, not so long ago. In a corner of my eye, I see a reflection of or see a different life passing by, making ripples through the water and trees, disappearing as soon as it appears. It's all gone away. Whatever. So I don't have a good arrangement for it on the piano, but I'm sure there's a lot to do, a lot I could do with it. I can show you that Miles Davis thing, unless I cut it from the video. So basically, in Duckweed, what I'm doing is, if I go to the original key, that shape that I go up here on the guitar. So what I learned from Miles Davis' version of My Ship, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna butcher it now because I forgot which key it's in. I know they do something like this in G. Major chord, it starts a semitone above the pedal tone that you're using, and it's the 5. So in my case, I'm playing the G in the bass. That means I'm in C major. But I start with the G, I start with A flat major, and I play major chords in the top. I go semitone down every time, and it sounds so nice. And here I jump to, for some reason, I'm just copying the recording, I don't know. And I arrive at C like this. So that's My Ship. I recommend you checking it out. So that's where I was a little bit inspired to do this. So in Duckweed, it's like not quite the same level of awesomeness, but it's something, you know. So anyway, I think I'll wrap it up with Duckweed, and thank you so much for watching. And what else to say? Look out for the next one, and please leave a comment with your impressions and your suggestions and your compliments. And I hope you have a lovely sunny day. See you in the next one.